guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. Now, I am a storyteller type of simmer, so as much as I want to have fun and play this game in a more fun kind of way, which is like, forget about the rules, this is a game, it's, reality can be however I want it to be. So of course you don't have to care about realism and storytelling. Personally, that's how I have fun in this game, so I kind of need storytelling in my games to have fun. So in order to do that, we're gonna bag our first baddie. So you might be thinking, is it gonna be Nancy Landgraab? Is it gonna be Bella Goth? Or is it even gonna be like one of the Calientes? Take a few seconds to guess. If you guessed any of them, you'd actually be wrong. We're not gonna bag Bella Goth, Nancy Landgraab, or any of the Calientes today, as much as they are baddies that we need to bag immediately. We're not actually gonna bag them in this episode. Maybe in future episodes. We're actually gonna bag Miko Oyo. I think that's how you say her last name. But yes, Miko Oyo. And you might be thinking that is the weirdest choice you could do. She's not the baddiest of baddies. But if my storytelling mind points me in the right direction, she's the perfect person to make our scientist. So in any type of organization, we're kind of playing off of Charlie's Angels or Totally Spies. You need the scientist in the group. You need someone who knows things about science. So in order to do that, we need to get Miko in the group. Based off her description and her traits, she seems like the perfect fit. Bella Goth would also be a good fit, but personally I think Miko would be perfect as our scientist. And you might be also thinking, why can't Charlie be a scientist? If you've ever seen Charlie's Angels or Totally Spies, there's always a man behind the screen, or even Phineas and Ferb. There's always someone behind the screen, which Charlie's kind of that guy. He's like our main character, but he's also not. So just to get that out of the way, we can now proceed with the episode. So in the last part, we did marry Clement Frost. As you can see, our beautiful husband, Clement Frost, Father Winter. But you can also tell that the background is a little bit different. We actually are not on vacation. We're actually at our new home. And, why have I forgotten the lot's name? We're actually in Sulani. So this is one of the lots from the gallery that, if you guys can remember in the last part, I mentioned that I'm not a builder, and I don't ever build any of the lots in this world, in the save file that I have, but this does say Sims 3 Geek. This is not by me, I just saved it, but the original is by Christina23713. She built this beautiful home. I did change it up a little bit, so I guess some changes are originally by me, but 99% of this lot is created by Christina. Also, to answer my question, I was wondering if Clement Frost would get chlamydia. In the last part, Charlie did get chlamydia, unfortunately, from Vladislaus. So surprisingly, Father Winter did not get chlamydia, because Father Winter is elite and does not get woohoo transmitted diseases out here. So right now we only have $115,000. We used to have 500, which is a little sad that it did go down, but I think that's for the better. We do need to buy a freaking amazing home for ourselves. Speak of the devil, we are actually at the Karaoke Legends household in San Myshuno, and Miko Oyo is literally outside our door. So that's perfect, because that is the person we're actually looking for. We're not really gonna romance Miko up. We're kind of just gonna let her join our household. That's kind of the game plan. It seems like their first impressions are pretty strong. It seems Charlie has a sentiment of dislike, while Charlie has barely met this sim, but already finds them notably annoying. Charlie sounds like me, but it seems like impressions are pretty strong. First impressions are strong. Nothing to do about it. This sim just isn't inspiring any kinship in Charlie. You literally called her annoying. I don't know what you mean. But we are still gonna get to know Miko. If we hate her, we can murder her after she becomes useful. The reason why I'm letting her join the scientist career is because I need somebody to get me all the cool things. In the scientist career, I need the freaking sim ray gun. I need the wormhole. I need all things so that I can get some amazing mischievous stuff to do. Because Charlie is a little mischievous guy. And we need someone to do those things. Miko luckily has the geek skill, and I think that really makes sense for the career. I know you need like a logic skill and stuff, but it's okay. We can work on that. So I could totally talk to Miko all day and get to know her and have fun, or I could take a bunch of pictures of her, and that'll do just as well. So I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures of Miko, and that's how I'm gonna get to know her. Unfortunately. Wow, she hopes my marriage works out. It will not, I promise you, Miko. I'm really sorry to tell you that. Okay, Miko. Let's actually ask Miko to be one of our angels, because I feel like that makes sense, of course. Okay, I guess she is really excited, which she should not be excited, you know? I think we have a good enough relationship that she'll actually move in with us, which is incredibly easy. Like, I don't even need to be her best friend for her to ask. Oh my god. Look at that. So we're gonna ask her to join our household. So this episode is already going by a lot faster than I anticipated. I'm taking literally all her money. Except $1 to her friends' names, her roomies' names. So we're gonna take all their money, man. Unfortunately. Also, I don't know if Darling is here. But, so Darling is pretty useful. I have the basemental mod, and for some reason I always make him the drug dealer. I think it works well. I don't know why, but it makes sense in my head. I don't know. Like, if you have this mod, you understand that there's like certain people that you assign as drug dealers. You just see that they should be a drug dealer and they become one. So we're gonna stop talking to Darling because we got what we wanted. Now she lives with us. I guess she could go to work. She's a social justice worker. I'm totally gonna get rid of that. She's gonna become a scientist, like it or not. But we're gonna talk to Darling actually, because we do want to get into the drug dealing career real quick. And Darling is our gateway through. Apparently we don't like Darling. Our first impression is of dislike. I'll read that in a sec. I could buy some drugs from him, but I'm gonna just ask him about the drug market and stuff. So apparently, our sentiment of dislike is dislike at first sight a thing, because overall really doesn't like Darling's, because Charlie really doesn't like Darling's overall vibe. Which is great. I love that. I love not liking our drug dealer, you know? Why is Clement calling us? We're married. So listen, there's something I have to follow. So listen, there's something I have to know about you, okay? It might determine our friendship. But we're married. Do you pronounce GIF with a G? Now I have to think about, what would Charlie say? GIF or GIF? Now, I personally think it's GIF. I don't actually think it should be pronounced GIF, but that's how I always say it, so why would I change it? So Charlie, I feel like he's like a GIF guy, because he's like, I'm too smart, I'm gonna say it with a J because, or with a G. Now I'm confused. Is it asking me, do you pronounce GIF with a G or do you pronounce GIF with a J? It would say that Charlie would pronounce a GIF with a G. Exactly. I saw it on Simspedia. That's what it said. I still don't know what that means. I'm guessing it meant GIF. So we're gonna schmooze up Darling real quick so that we can join the drug dealing career, as suspicious as that sounds. Charlie, it's me, Clement. Do you want to go on a date? Girl, we live together. Like, I'm not going on a date you. I married you for money. I am not actually gonna go on a date with you. I did not know that Darling Walsh was unflirty. More money and prestige, but more work and responsibility. Should I try to get a promotion? You literally live with us. Like, yeah, we need more money. That's a thanks. I was nervous, but now I'm excited. What? You don't even have a job. Like, this is a freaking lie. You're just lying to our face straight up. So we're back to our humble abode. For some reason, there's a kava bowl here. Weird. So we're gonna start off level 1 as a scientist, and it's gonna pay us $24 an hour. We don't really need the money. That's not that important to us. So I'm gonna make them go to sleep, and then I'll catch you guys in the morning. So I decided to give Miko a little bit more of a spy outfit. Although it's not super spy, it's like more superhero. I will work on it, alright? I'll work on it. But I'm gonna give her this outfit for the time being because I want her to be a spy, you know? She's one of our angels. I was thinking about this though. I know that there's like a thing if you have like a child with Father Winter, you get like an achievement or like superpowers or something. Maybe we'll make Clement have the ability to be pregnant and we'll have a kid with him. As much as I don't really want to have ties with him, I do kind of want that super awesome kid that you get out of it. So I'm gonna actually do that in Create a Sim. So I'm gonna make Clement have the ability to become pregnant so we can actually have a kid with Clement. It's gonna be a little strange. I didn't think we were gonna have kids so fast in this game, but I guess we are. So Clement is doing push-ups for some reason, but Clement is up and Charlie is up, so I think we're gonna actually try for a baby. Once we should do that in the sauna, because there's a sauna in this freaking lot. It's right here. I think we should try for a baby in a sauna because that sounds fun. Sounds exciting. Sounds like we're doing something different. So they're gonna try for a baby. I don't know if it's actually gonna go and like give me a baby, but I kind of hope. I don't remember how this animation looks. Probably not exciting because it's Sims. And they need to stay PG, sadly. Wow. So crazy. Clement, I swear if you die before we even have this kid, I will be pissed. Pissed, man. I think I might have to like make him see if he's pregnant so that he doesn't die. Can pregnant Sims die? I feel like they can't because it's like unethical. So this is a moment of truth. Are we gonna have a baby with Santa? Oh my god, we're gonna have a baby with Santa. Why is Santa's teeth like that? Oh my god. We actually are having a baby with Santa, which is a bit weird. Trusty notepad in hand, it's time for Miko to go work at the lab. Maybe today is the day for another breakthrough. Care to join them, or should they go to work alone? I'm gonna join Miko, because I wanna get you guys along the scientist career. If you've never played the scientist career, it's actually my personal favorite, like, on-site career from Get to Work. It's just a great career. It's not buggy. The police career is buggy. The doctor career is not quite as buggy, but it can be a little bit buggy. But literally the police career is not able to be progressed. It's unprogressible. So that's really unfortunate. Daily experimentation. Welcome to Future Sims Labs. You'll be quite busy conducting essential experiments, researching new technology, and maybe even interacting with alien life. It is your job to leverage potent scientific equipment for the purpose of good. We hope. Well, welcome. I read that so bad. Like, I'm not that bad of a reader, but I read that really bad. Ooh. You know, I was also considering, see, Ava Capricosa is one of the NPCs. Angela Pleasant is one of the NPCs. There was a lot of women that were going through consideration of being our baddie for the scientist career, but I thought Miko had the traits for it. So, unfortunately, literally all of these women I considered. Zoe Patel I considered, Ava Capricosa, and, why have I forgotten her name? Angela Pleasant. I've considered all of them to be our scientific angel, but apparently Miko won that in some way. As for our crystal, so I'm kind of just gonna fill up all the things that we need to do in the day. This job is not necessarily hard. Kind of gets harder the more you do it. That's like every career. So it does get a little bit harder later on, but this job, this career in general, I just find to be really easy to understand what they want me to do, and I actually have a lot of fun every time I play it. Maybe not in the beginning stages. I wish we kind of had like a degree, but we don't. But we'll be smarter, we'll have bigger brains, and we'll unlock things as we go. So I'm gonna only play like one day with you guys and maybe try to progress on my own perhaps. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely gonna only play one day with you and then the episode will be over. I'm gonna be playing only one active day with you guys. I'm not sure how I'm gonna span this out because it's not that interesting to look at. This is not like a get to work playlist. I might actually give Miko a degree of some sort. Maybe we can boost her in the career to kind of cheat, because I've seen this. We've literally all seen this career, hopefully. We know how it goes. The beginnings are slow, but the end is really worth it because you can get a lot of fun stuff out of it, especially like mischievous stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that because it's kind of boring to see me playing along like this. So she's actually gonna invent her first thing, which is the momentum conserver. It's one of the dumbest things in this career. It's not fun at all. It's just a thing that doesn't do anything. It's decoration, but you always start with it. I don't really know. I wonder if it actually does stuff. That would blow my mind if it actually was useful, like with momentum. I love this little glitch that it's totally not supposed to be on our body, but whatever. And just like that, we have like finished the workday almost, and we've finished all our goals, because the beginning of the scientist career is pretty easy and slow. It's just toward the end that gets a little bit more difficult. Miko's workday will end in 1 hour. So it looks like Miko got promoted to apprentice inventor. She'll now make an additional $8 per hour for a grand total of $32 an hour. She got new clothes and an item called Journey to the Stars. See, this career is kind of easy in the beginning because I just got promoted and it was like literally my first day. Can you imagine you got promoted on the first day of your job? That'd be crazy. I'm gonna make a little lab off screen, and I'll do that off screen, of course, the whole lab type of stuff for Miko. So give me 1 sec while I build that. So I actually finished making the lab for now. So we have a little caution door for the lab going on. Oops. So it doesn't look like much because there's like there's like a lot of open space. I like this little nook. This is like the little labby lab. And then we've got like a little station here to do experiments and analyze stuff. I don't really know how often we're going to be using this stuff. This is an elemental rack. We've got some warning signs, and I've got the invention constructor in here. I did have to cheat to get it in here, but it's okay. I don't think you can actually get it. Maybe you can, I don't know. I couldn't really find it. It was kind of hard to find, so I don't think this normally can be put in your game. I'm not sure, but I think this is gonna be a great setup for Miko. So speaking of Miko, we actually are gonna be done with this part. Next part, I think I'm gonna explore more with the drug career. It's not a drug. Being a gangster, maybe drug business, or maybe we'll even have a kid with Clement. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen in the next part. There's a lot of things opening up, a lot of multiple pathways opening up for us here in our story. So I hope you stick around to see those other episodes.